about it was very interesting about the reaction to this verdict, and apparently Bill Cosby or his team had a conversation with several of the jurors afterwards. Take a look.
Been on the phone with Mr. and Mrs. Cosby every day, but yesterday we have a favorite saying. I will always give updates on my live Instagram at Andrew V. Wyatt. And after I do my live updates and I'm reporting on what was going on in the courtroom, I always call them, and my favorite saying was "Booyah." And Mr. Cosby, I called yesterday, and he said "Booyah." And he said, "What happened?" I said, "Well, Mr. Cosby, they awarded her $500,000." I said, "But they did not get punitive damages." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, no punitive damages." The $500,000 was a huge victory for us. And the reason why I say that is because they could have given her unlimited damages and punitive damages, and they did not, which told us that, yes, they wanted to punish Mr. Cosby, the jurors. And we found out from juror number 2 and juror number 3 who spoke with Mr. Cosby that many of the jurors came in with a bias against him. Many of the jurors came in saying, "We have daughters, and we just think he should be punished." But they didn't feel that Judith Huff really reached her burden to say that she suffered anxiety, depression, panic attacks, night sweats, nightmares because of Bill Cosby.
All right. So what's your reaction to that, Rich? Because again, assuming that is true, and they're telling me that, one, they feel pretty good about this verdict since there was no punitive damages, and two, the conversation with the jurors, if you believe that, and that's actually what they said. I thought that's fascinating as well.
You have to be kidding me. You were just found liable of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old person, and your reaction is booyah? That's a huge victory? That's crazy. And what it shows is that Bill Cosby only cared about one thing, the money. It's a victory because it's only $500,000. It's not a big change in his life. That is a victory. He didn't care about the person. He didn't care about the person 50 years ago, and he doesn't care about the person now. And the next person that takes Bill Cosby to trial ought to play that video in their evidence to tell the jury the next time around, see, you really do need to award punitive damages to get this guy. America's dad, my Heine.
Well, Dad.